What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, listen, I know I've been MIA, and that ain't Miami. It's missing in action. But I'm back. Man, I'm back. Let's get this party started. Let's get this thing going. Listen, man. First off, hold on. Let me see something. What's up? I'm back. Anyway, okay, let me see. Man, listen, Foundation. I had been pushing something. My bad. I'm looking for a paper. I'm looking for something. Press down, go scroll over down. Okay. Hold on with me. Y'all bear with me, man. I'm finna tell the story, though. It's a trip, too, man. I'm mad about it, too, man. When I wanted my sister to get a whooping, man, we was young. She squeezed up out of it, though, man. Man, my sister used to get away with so much, man. When I tell you, man, my sister used to get away with pure D stuff, man. All that, man. Listen, man. Look, I love, man, my sister, you know, my youngest sister. Not the one from A. Trey Hoover, but my square sister. The one that's, my sister, she a police. She a parole officer. But, she got away with so much stuff, man, when we was young. It didn't make no sense, man. Aha. Yeah, she got away with so much stuff, man. It didn't make no sense, man. And I used to get whoopings and all type of stuff, man, and she would just get away with it, man. But anyway, forgive me for taking so long. But I just got to put this out there. Now, y'all know y'all heard me speak about it when I was on Kev Max the other night. I spoke about it. But now, I'm going to speak about it again, man. You know, I'm going to read it right here, man, because I really want y'all to partake of this. Let me show you something, man. It's a lot of time, man, and it seems like it's just like it's the only thing that happens when you got family that are involved with gangs, and they bite the dust, homie. You know what I'm saying? If you living in that life, at any given time, man, something is subject to happen. Something is subject to go wrong, and you know, Lord forbid, I hate to see that happen to anybody, but you know, the reality of it is, in South Central LA, man, you live in that life. And it can happen, man. And when I say South, I'm going to just say LA. Because, you know, every time I speak on LA, I'm talking about Compton, Watts, South Central, East LA, West LA, Gardena, Inglewood, Linwood, Hawthorne, Carson. You know, I'm Gardena. I'm speaking on all that. You know what I'm saying? All the way down from LA, from Bakersfield, bang, all the way to San Diego. You know what I'm saying? That's Southern California, but Northern California too. And not just in those places, all over the United States, man. Listen, the Longmire, Longmire, Longmire Professional Services, man. I really want y'all to check that out, man. I really want y'all to look that up and check that out at www.longmireproservices.com. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why is because it's a service that I partake of. And now, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't have faith in it, if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't even put it out there like that. You feel what I'm saying? Here it is. How many times, especially y'all that's living in LA, how many times your loved ones might pass away out there with that in the streets or whatever, and now you look up, you got to put these GoFundMes up. You got to have these fried fish sales, taco sales, car washes, all these old extracurricular events just to put, you know, one of your homies in the dirt, or just to put, you know, a loved family member in the ground. You know what I'm saying? When you clock in, man, with Longmire Professional Services, man, listen, they got affordable funding for life insurance policies, man. You know, a lot of people don't, you know, we as black people, we don't want to do that type thing. You know, that's how come white people don't have no Really? Really? Man, my wife bought this dog a new little chew toy, and boy, look here. But anyway, my thing is, man, just call them, text them. The phone number is 1-800-484-5153. Get in contact with them, man. Just get a idea of the services that they provide, because they provide way more than that. But now here it is. We shouldn't have to go through all that, man. If you got a family member that's living that life, that's out there like that, man, you got to get security put on them. I mean, it's a bad, hard thing to say, but you really want to have a little security on them, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the mothers, the fathers, the grandparents. You know what I'm saying? The grandmama, grandfathers, aunties, uncles. Do something. Do something for your family, man. Do something for your loved ones, man. So you won't have to, all of a sudden you get that phone call, and now here it is, little such and such is gone, big such and such is gone, tiny baby, infant, unborn, whatever, they gone. Now what we gonna do? Now here it is, the funeral, you can do a candlelight vigil, but now the funeral is pushed off a month and a half because you don't have the money to bury him, and you didn't have a policy on him. Man, you got to change that, man. You know what I'm saying? They got mobile notary services, process server, tax preparer, security camera that they install, the scan provider in case you need your fingerprint scan for certain type jobs, insurance agent, credit correction service. They can build your credit for you, homie. They can show you how to straighten your credit out. And they right there in the Wilshire district, man, 626 Wilshire Boulevard, LA, California, 90017, Suite 410. Man, if you could call them and touch in with them, man, tell them the foundation sent you. Tell them Cartoon sent you, man. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna work with you, man. They gonna do any and everything they can to provide you with the services that you need and that you're looking for. Okay, with no further ado with me, I'm on to the story. Man, listen. This is a story took place way back in the 80s, man. Woof. My sister was going to Manual. Now, when I tell you, I used to get in trouble, man, boy, look here. My sister she did no wrong. To my mother, she walked on water. I truly believe that my mother thought this girl was the second coming of Jesus. She just didn't know. Y'all. Now, my sister, she ended up turning out good, but boy, that little heifer was something else when we was young. Something else, man. Stayed into something. Was doing things. You know what I'm saying? At one time was heading down that gang banging route. Matter of fact, I can honestly tell you, the only reason why my sister wasn't from Fire Trey Avalon is because I started going to jail. If I would not have started going to jail when I did, oh man, my sister was already heading down that route. I remember she was a young kid when she used to go get when moms would take her to go buy school clothes. Moms didn't recognize the significant. Man, my sister getting blue khaki suits. You know what I'm saying? Certain type of shirts, pants, shoes. Moms was lame to the game. She didn't know. She just thinking this a new fad of school clothes that the kids are wearing at the time. She not knowing, man, my sister having her buy all gang paraphernalia. She didn't know. She did not know. I knew, because she was following in my footsteps 103%. She was following me, man. Yeah, she was following me. But anyway, as you know, like I say, mom put me out at 14, and that was it for me staying with her. But I would always come back over there. You know what I'm saying? I would always come back by. So anyway, man, look, this is what happened. One day, my sister started ditching school. And, I found out years later, the reason why she wasn't going to school, because she had got a job at Jack in the Box. Y'all know, whoever out there remember that Jack in the Box that was right there on Vernon and Figueroa, right by the gas station. That Jack in the Box right there, man. My sister started working in it. Oh, I used to go up there and get them little funny bunny Jack in the Box tacos from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all not from California, y'all not gonna know what I'm talking about when I come to Jack in the Box. Cause like out here in Alabama, they don't have Jack in the Box. They got what's called Jacks. But it's a total different get down than Jack in the Box. So anyway, my sister started ditching. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't She trying to work her job. She trying to go to school, but it caught up with her. It was a little bit too much for her. Just a little bit too much for her, y'all. So she said, you know what? Bum school. I ain't going. So now I don't even know that she ditching school. I don't know she ditching school. She ain't said nothing to me because I'll pop up here, pop up there, pop up here, pop up there. She ain't gonna tell me because she thought in her mind, if I knew she was ditching like that, I was gonna tell moms. I wasn't gonna snitch on her though. You know what I'm saying? And I guess she figured that out in the long run because after a minute, she went on and told me. You know what I'm saying? I come by the house early in the morning, no mom's going to work, you know? And it got to the point where she was there all the time. I'm like, man, when you supposed to go to school? And finally she went on and told me, she said, man, I ain't been to school in 2 weeks. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, I ain't been to school in 2 weeks, man. You know, it is what it is. Whew. Now, she had done this before. And I thought this was the time she was gonna get in trouble. She was gonna get in trouble this time. Okay. I ain't saying nothing to her, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, ooh, when moms find out. You can get ready. You can get ready. Yes, you can. I guarantee you can get ready. When moms find out. Was she gonna find out from me? No. Was she gonna find out eventually? I was hoping so. So now anyway, 2 weeks went by, 3 weeks went by, a month and a week. Man, them folks start sending letters to the house. They started sending letters to the house. My sister started intercepting them. So finally she got to the point, she knew it had got critical. It had got to the point to where, some got to give. They wanted moms to show up and explain why my sister hadn't been to school in a month and a half. Now, I don't know why they just wasn't calling, but, you know, for some reason, moms never got to call. So now she had to have somebody come up there, check her back into school, and get everything straight. It had to be an adult. Okay. Wasn't no man in the house. Moms, she couldn't tell moms, period. Her last result, she come to me with it. She like, Tune. I'm like, what's up? She gave me the play. She gave me the rundown on what's going on, how it's going down. She said, can you help me? I say, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. At first, we had thought about a little female that I was messing with, stayed over there in Harlem Hood at the time, of getting her to take my sister back up there to the school and check her in. But now, with my good stupid behind, and her too, we decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to show up like I'm the uncle. Like I'm the uncle, y'all. Man. You talk about some funny stuff, man. Now, here it is. At the time, I couldn't have been no more than about 21, 22. Banged out. I'm talking about, if you look up the word gangbanger in the dictionary, it was going to have a picture of me in there. I'm talking about, man, listen. And here I come. I'm talking about trued up from head to toe. I'm talking about banged out. Man, khaki suit. I'm talking about sagging. Blue rags coming out both back pocket. With the brownie gloves on, the lokes. With the golf hat. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just unadulterated, unapologetically crippin'. You know? And I thought I was going to come back up to this school and check my sister in like I was a responsible adult. Not. So, look. We try to go through with it because now my sister at this time, she in panic mode. She don't know what else to do. She don't know what else to do, y'all. She in panic mode. Okay. We going up to the school. So we come through the hallways, we walk. So we get into the little office. We finna speak with the principal and with whoever what powers that may be that we had to speak to try to get her back in school. So now we sign up to see the principal. Boom, boom, boom. So now they seeing people. Me and my sister, we sitting in the office right there in the little with all the little chairs and the secretaries and stuff. So finally, the principal come and he like Miss what did he say? Miss Carson. Yeah. He called my sister by her name. My sister like, yeah. I raised my hand too. They like, come in. Okay, cool. We come in. So now we get in the van. Man, the man looking at me when I stood up, he looking at me like I just stepped out the Gangbanger's Handbook. You know? Hey, it is what it is, you know? So anyway, we sit down. So man, this man looking at me. So he like, well, sir, who are you? I say, man, I'm her uncle. He said, well, what's your name? I tell him a name. And so he go to explaining to me that my sister had missed a little over a month and a half of school. She hadn't been there, that they've been sending letters to the house and said something about trying to call, I think. But I know he said they've been sending letters to the house and with no response, and you know they was going to kick Lyric out of school and all type of stuff. So anyway, I'm sitting there trying to act like I got good sense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm aware of the fact that she has been missing classes and, you know, not showing up. And let me put my glasses on, see if I look a little bit more legit. She, you know, missing classes and she hasn't been showing up. And I talked to her about it. She explained it to me. I need to know what are the steps that we need to take to get her back in school. Well, he proceeded to start telling me on what needed to be done, what had to be done, this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the third. Okay, well, cool. So now when we go down through there, he asked me my name again. I tell him. So somebody calling. But anyway, dang, that's 600 calling. Anyway, so it didn't fly with him. It went under the radar. It went above the radar. I was on his radar. Man, listen, make a long story short. It did not work. This man turned around, ended up calling the house. And he called at a time when Moms was there, and he finally got a hold to her. So now he went to explaining to Moms what was going on, and he asked her, did she have a brother named such and such? She said, no. She said, I got a son named such and such. So he told her that I was the one that came in, tried to check my sister back in school, and I said I was her uncle, and I was up there with my sister, and we tried to do all this and do all that. Moms were like, for real? She said, look, tomorrow I will be up to the school with my daughter. So the principal like, yes, you know, she tell me, the principal like, yes, man, we really need to see you. So now, lo and behold, she got a hold to my sister. Not physically, but she, come here, let me talk to you. And my sister didn't have no choice but to break the whole story down. She had no choice. Had to tell her the whole thing. Moms end up beeping me because wasn't no cell phones out and nothing back then. She beat me. So when I see his moms, I end up getting at her. Like, what's up? She say, boy, what you been up to that school doing? I'm like, huh? What have you been up to that school doing? This little heifer done told everything, so ain't no need for you lying. So now, you know, I ain't no snitch, but I figured, so hey, since the cat's out the bag, I said, well, mama, look, I'm just trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? That little girl been ditching. She ain't been to school and going on 2 months. Every time you go to work, she fake breaking like she going here and going there. She ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling her to go back to school, but she didn't want to listen to me. She told me stay out of her business and woo, woo, woo. I told her that you was going to be mad. She was going to get in trouble and she was going to this, that, the other and boop, 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 boop. I said, man, she was like, I don't care nothing about mama being mad. I'm doing what I want to do. Man, I went to line on her and all type of stuff. I'm trying to get the heat off me. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm trying to get her a whooping. Ooh, I wanted her to get a whooping bad. But now, you know, she too big to get a whooping. She was in high school. So, man, but I put a 3 on the 10, y'all. I put a 3 on the 10. I did that. So, look, man, I'm thinking that it's going to go my way, that my sister's going to get the funky cold Medina. Man, as usual, she's the golden child. Didn't get a whooping. Didn't get no punishment. Didn't get made stand in the corner. Nothing. Nothing. I was more hurt from that than moms being mad at me, man. So, you know, lo and behold, moms end up taking her back to school, checking her back in, you know, guaranteeing the principal that this would never happen again. And moms end up making her quit her job. She couldn't go work at Jack in the Box no more. She had to go to school. And that was that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a wrap. But it did good though, man. She did good, man. And she ended up going on to really becoming something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She went on to really become something. She like the grand poobah of her profession now. But anyway, man, that's me, man, your big partner. Cartoon 5'3". Y'all stay tuned, man. Next video, I'm gonna give y'all an update on the fight. Peace.